Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on what you never need to worry about. This is a reading to help ease your mind. I know it's going to help ease mine, so I'll let you guys choose. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, you guys can pause the video if you need more time. So if you chose pile 1, this is your timeless reading on what you never need to worry about. I'm going to choose some cards. So we have here right path, and then it says out of your control. And then we're on 5th house, and then it went to 6. So this has to do with hobbies or dating. And then 6th house reminds me of routine. So pile 1, before I even shuffle any cards, what I am receiving is that you guys are on the right path. Even if it feels a little bit uncomfortable right now, or if you've been on this path for quite some time now, especially if you guys feel like something's like taking forever. So pile 1, what you never need to worry about is, I don't think you realize how tuned in you guys are. You guys are extremely tapped in. You're doing exactly what you should be doing at this time. Ever since you were a kid, you stayed away from certain people, and that was the right thing to do. When you have the feeling to just, I don't know, something about whoever you're around is making you kind of distant towards them, I feel like you've been right all along. And so you never need to worry about your intuition and knowing who to be around and who to not be around. Even if you're not around anyone, that's the right thing to do, because being around certain people's energy does more harm than good. And so your isolation is a form of protection. And I'm also hearing, so be it. I feel like there's something that you guys are doing that's either creative or it's something that makes you happy, because I'm getting 5th house energy. So that's something you're doing that's connecting to your inner child. You're connecting with your inner child's needs and what they want out of life. You're nurturing that little boy or girl or whatever you identify as. You're connecting with your inner child in some way, shape, or form when it comes to your interests and what you do for fun. Because 5th house rules creative intelligence. It's the house of Leo. But whatever you're connecting with is fueling you. It's giving you the energy and the motivation and the drive to keep going. You never have to worry about neglecting your soul. You never have to worry about neglecting your dreams, because you will always make sure you're taken care of in that aspect. You never need to worry about something or someone getting in the way of your path. You never need to worry about anything throwing you off, because right now, or at the time you're hearing this message, you're locked in. You're hyper focused, you're hyper fixated. Nothing is going to stop you. You are unstoppable right now. And for that, you will get what you want. Believe it or not, pile 1. You don't have to see it to believe it. I know some things are out of your control, and I know that sometimes you feel out of control with how your life is and your lifestyle. But fear not, you are in good hands. Everything is perfect. Your creator makes no mistakes. Whatever you believe in makes no mistakes. Autumn. So perhaps when autumn comes around again, will be a significant time for you. So this is like around October, like in the next October, I guess, or whenever around the time of autumn, basically, is when you should see results about your path. And another thing, a lot of people wish they were on your path. Whatever gifts or whatever you're doing, a lot of people wish they could do that. A lot of people wish that they were as tuned in as you are. And a lot of people envy your path too. And that's just something Spirit wants you to know. That you should be grateful. As hard as it is, you should be grateful, because people don't realize what it takes to be on your path, but people like dream of that, or like there's something about you and your path that is, I don't know, just makes people want it. Something's cooking, something's brewing, something's in the making as we speak. You're coming home to who you really are. You're starting to remember. And you're being helped by your ancestors. Great. Ooh, I didn't even mean to do that. So maybe your great something? I don't know. That was interesting. But greatly, I meant to say. Your ancestors are helping you a ton. Your ancestors play an important part in your life path. They are like another character in your story. They are right beside you, right along with you, every step of the way. And then I have underneath this is altar. Your ancestors appreciates the altar that you created, and they love and adore you, and they're so proud of your dedication and your willpower. They love to watch you speak to others and tell others off. They laugh. It's so inspiring to see somebody who's so devoted. It's so inspiring to like see somebody who like loves something so much. Like, it is beautiful. And they want to tell you that it's just the beginning, so try not to worry so much. It's just the beginning. It's gonna get better. You also don't need to worry about something really bad happening to you. Because luck is on your side, and your ancestors will never let anything happen to you. Your ancestors, spirit guides, are encouraging you with good intentions to play around with some magic, see what you can do, see if it works, just to, help you for the time being while you wait. Bring some immediate peace. So get creative, play with some magic, have fun, have good intentions. Yeah, but don't be afraid. Invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. Yeah, I heard crows outside on my window this morning, and it led me to do this reading, and I was wondering what they meant. I know these are bats, but for my situation, I'm fitting it to my situation. Yeah, it led me to this reading. Great power is coming. Part 1. Great power. I don't know why, but I woke up today feeling so anxious. And this is like a mixture of lavender. It tastes terrible, but when I feel so anxious, I haven't felt that anxious in a long time. So let me know if you guys are feeling really like anxious lately. Because maybe that's why. But definitely, I used to have really bad anxiety problems, but it did subside until today. Also, when I drink coffee, it doesn't help. But yeah, I might be just picking up on you guys because it's like abnormally anxious. Pay attention to birds and their behavior, Pal 1. Pal 1, I don't think you're realizing that your past is behind you and you never need to worry about the things you once worried about. And I'm so happy to tell you this. Because, and this has to do with the home. This has to do with the home. Can I tell you something right now? The best thing that could have ever happened to you was for something to fall apart. Can I be real with you? That's the best thing that's ever happened. If something fell apart, my God, is that a blessing? No matter how you feel about it, you're coming to me and I'm telling you this is the right path. That situation was out of your control and it's a blessing that it fell apart. There was like too much manipulation with that situation. Something wasn't adding up. This person really had you fooled, but not anymore. No matter how much you invested into that situation, it was good to leave it high and dry. And that's what your inner child would have wanted you to do anyway. Leaving that will give you courage, optimism. It will pick you up again. It will make you yourself again. I'm also getting too many mind games. Too much, I don't know, it's just a confusing, like, I don't know. Perhaps too many cooks in the kitchen, meaning too many people involved. And again, your spirit guides, whoever you pray to, they want you to play with magic a little bit. See what your words can do. See if you can manipulate your situation a little bit to your advantage, you know, without hurting anybody, without using someone's will against them. Make sure you say for the good of all or not at all. Be careful, of course, like don't do spells that help you. Don't do any spells that like hurt others, or if anything, if you need to get back at anybody or like return their energy or use their energy against them, do a return to sender if anything. But besides that, yeah, learn how to practice magic a little bit, because your words have a lot more power, and why not use that to your advantage at this time? See what you can do, Pile 1. Learn a little bit. And something about the simpler the spell, the better. And make your spell your own. Like, you use your own intuition when doing a spell, because then it'll become more powerful, because it's working with your energy better. And I didn't even read this, but it before when I said all that, but it says, I recognize the power of my words and use them for the good of all. So that's beautiful. So yeah, Pile 1, don't be afraid to be a witch. Alright, and I feel like that's all the messages that I have for you guys today. I hope this eased your mind a little bit, and I hope I brought some clarity. If it's in your best interest, please subscribe, or just leave a comment or like. So welcome, Pile 2. If you chose this pile, this is your reading on what you never need to worry about. Okay. So we have needs a remedy, when you're ready, and before you glow up. Pile 2, you never need to worry about your enemies and them having an upper hand. And this is because of some sort of connection you have to the higher realms. It says here, a divine connection. You will always overpower your enemies. I don't care in what shape or form it happens. I don't care how subtle it is. I don't care how obvious it is. I don't care if you're blind to it. You will always overcome them, even if it's not obvious at first. You came here to defeat your enemies. You never need to worry about being lost. You will always find your way out of situations. You could do the most heinous thing and then talk your way out of it. You never need to worry about receiving bad guidance from your ancestors, spirit guides, or God, whoever you believe in. You never have to worry about them steering you in the wrong direction. They will always have your back. You never have to worry about falling back into your old patterns when it comes to substances. You're gonna move along this new path, this new unknown territory, with a clear mind, a sober mind. You never have to go through that cycle again. And you never need to worry about your dreams just passing by you because you're going after them, or something you desire. You don't have to worry about the possibility of you not obtaining it because you're just thinking about it rather than taking action. Like, that's gone. You're gonna be taking action now. You're gonna be sitting in front of that computer or in front of that book, or you're going to be where you need to be in order to obtain this desire. You're going to study what you need to study. You're going to cultivate the skills that you need in order to obtain this desire. And you're going to have fun while doing it. Wow, I just opened this when I said that. But she's having fun, basically. People are gonna look up to you all the while. There's something very courageous about you. And there's also something very welcoming about you. There's something that's organic and natural, and you don't force things, which is working out in your favor. You guys may be working very hard right now, or you have this sort of burden on your shoulders. Perhaps you're starting a new business, or perhaps just going after the things you want is just can be stressful at times. Even regardless of like the fun you have, it's still a lot to deal with. We believe in you, pal, too. We believe in you. Feel you. I feel you. That's all I can say. You are so protected, pal, too. And know that all of this is happening to build such a concrete inner strength in you that no one can rip away from you. Never again. There's beauty in what's happening. There's beauty if you look for it, pal 2. What does pal 2 never need to worry about? You never need to worry about whether you can handle something or not, or if you're ready for something or not. You can handle anything, and you will be ready once you face it. Don't think you're not ready, and don't think you can't handle it, because you will be ready right on time. You can take it. You can handle it. Just keep following your intuition and keep whatever needs to be hidden. If you need some things to stay a secret, so be it. If you need to lay low, if you need to be a little bit of a mystery, so be it. You don't need to open up to everybody around you. You don't need to let people know what you're doing and what you're up to. Let them be mad. Let them be frustrated. That's your mystery. Not everybody needs to be in your business. So tell them, okay, don't tell them, but I got a little. Tell them to get over it. That's what I was about to say. But just keep your wits about you. Keep your chill. I'm just getting hype. Yeah, because I keep looking at over here and just whatever they're saying or whatever they're chirping on about or whatever they think, whatever. Stay more mysterious now. But yeah, sorry, I may be egging you on. But I mean, I've had this similar issue too, where I don't want to open up to certain people, or I don't want to. I'm very, very to myself, and I'm very, very, very secretive about my whereabouts and about what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis. And that can make people uncomfortable, or it can make people want to know more, or complain about them not knowing enough information about me, and it's a form of protection. But yeah, anyways, enough about me. You never need to worry about the repercussions of you saying the word no, or for you to decline offers. In fact, saying no is going to benefit you a lot more than you know. So keep saying no, and don't worry about how that's going to affect others, or how people are going to perceive you, or any worries that comes with saying no. You say no, and you think about how amazing it feels to set those boundaries and not to feel bad about it. 333 on the clock. I love that these readings are timeless, because that means whenever someone stumbles across my page, they're going to click on this video and they're going to be like, wow, this is just what I needed to hear when I clicked on this video. Also, don't think you need to fix anything. I don't know, something about that. Paralyzed by fear. You never need to worry about being alone in this world anymore. You're gonna discover that there is people out there just like you and that value you. And it has to do with your creativity. It has to do with something you're co-creating right now. Something you're making into a reality. You're directing your will and you're manifesting your desires. Whatever it is you do, you're very tech savvy or just savvy in general. It's perfect for you. It's going to nurture you back to life. It's going to fill that void. Do you know what like a mother does for their child? It's going to feel like it's your mother. I know that sounds weird, but it's going to literally give you everything you need emotionally. That's the best way I can describe it. It's going to remedy your heart if you've been going through a lot of pain. Whatever you're working on, it's going to take those swords out and heal that heart. And God, your spirit guides and your ancestors just love you. They love you so much. Maybe this is all happening before you glow up. Maybe this message is right before you glow up. You're gonna go from this to this. And I saw 4444 on the clock when I said that. This doesn't have to be so literally like a psychic service. It can mean just a business, or it can mean your own home, or however it fits to you. But just know you're gonna go from being destroyed, or just having things be destroyed, or just from being in a state of agony to having something rebuilt, to having something finally manifest. So down here, she doesn't have anything put together yet. She hasn't built what she needed to build. And the process of building is torturous. The process of doing what you want and fulfilling your desires is just painful. But it's going to happen, and it's going to be built. It's going to come into fruition. Whatever it is you want to come into fruition, that's what this represents. So don't take it so literal. It's like having a baby. It's like literally giving birth to something is very painful. So I believe that's all the messages that I have for you, Paltu. Please like, comment. It would mean a lot to me. Welcome, pile number 3. This is your reading on what you never need to worry about. I'm going to pick out some cards. I'm going to pick out like however many I feel like. It says, in the process of bringing it into fruition, when we believe you're ready, when we believe you're ready, Saturday, and worth your time. So we have 12, which is the house of Pisces. So in this new chapter of your life, you're going to be more grounded. You'd never need to worry about being ungrounded ever again. Something about your energy is becoming more rooted and sturdy. You're becoming more stable. So you never need to worry about having no stability, having no leg to stand on. Having no leg to stand on means to have no support for what one thinks, says, or does. Point on, you're going to have support for how you think, what you say, and what you do. Okay, I just put baby powder in my deck because the cards like stick to each other, so don't mind the baby powder on the desk. It helps the deck shuffle better. This does irritate my OCD though. Pile 3, you never need to worry about your freedom being taken from you and you being in a stuck place mentally. You never need to worry about not being understood by people. You will be meeting the right people who understand you through and through and have unconditional love for you. This could be like a group of people, or this could be one person, depending on your situation. But yeah, I am seeing soul tribe. It's time for you to meet your soul tribe. It's divine timing for this to happen. So whenever you guys see crows, something amazing is going to happen. It's going to be right before something amazing will happen, or a big event that's going to change your life is going to happen. So whenever you hear crows or see a flock of them, one time I saw crows right before this huge change was going to happen. So I went to a specific place, and then it went on for about a year of nothing happening. But then after about a year, something happened at the place I was drawn to, and a huge change took place. So yeah, crows are so, to me, I was staring at the crows in awe, not realizing what was about to happen or how certain events lead up to a big transition. And so that was then. And then now in my journey, I'm seeing crows, and it kind of just reminds me of that big transformation. There's something very magical about your path, Pile 3, and the omens that take place in your life. This definitely reminds me of my path and how many synchronicities I see in one day. And it's just so nice to know that someone else is going through the same thing. It's beautiful. So Pile 3, you never need to worry about going without, or not having enough, or not having the tools it takes to do something. You will always have more than enough. And you will see it too. It's not something you won't see or realize. It's something you will actively be aware of. You will always be well taken care of, and you will always have or make time for the rest that you need, the self-care that you need. You're not going to let anybody take that from you or tell you no. You will never have to worry about something going wrong while you're traveling overseas, or you're going somewhere new, whether that's by car or whether that's by plane or even boat. You won't have to worry about you exploring and you traveling to new places, because this is very blessed for you, or you have good luck when it comes to that. I'm thinking about Jupiter in Sagittarius. The universe, God, whatever you believe in, will clean up your path in order for you to walk along it. Metaphorically, clear out what needs to be cleared out in order for you to get to your destination. Maybe you're connected to Pile 1 in some way, but Pile 3, you never have to worry about your relationships going to you know the word. Pile 3, you never have to worry about your relationships turning sour or it just not working out. You will never have to worry about your relationships not going in your favor. There's something divine about the people that you will meet, no matter what you think or the negative patterns in your head, no matter what your triggers are, or just the negative thinking that you sometimes have, or the mistrust. No matter what, your relationships won't be ruined. There will always be love there. There will always be support. There will always be understanding and good communication. They will love you no matter what. And this could be one person or multiple people. Take what resonates, or both. But yeah, I just keep seeing how this person is just in awe. So that's how they're gonna see you, is just in awe, starstruck, captivated. You have nothing to worry about when it comes to your relationships. Your past is not indicative of your future, and they are worth your time, worth your effort, worth your energy. And the universe, God, ancestors, they believe that you're ready for this, you're ready to take this on. It may have been a while for this to come into fruition, or it might have taken a bit, but it's finally like here, or it's coming. And someone's birthday could be on Saturday, or Saturday could be significant. But yeah, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate. It's not supposed to resonate for everybody. But there's something very unconditional about this pile, and it's quite beautiful. And whatever ventures you guys are currently going after right now, or doing currently, you don't have to worry about any of those ventures ending. So whatever you're trying to make work, it's not going to fall to pieces. This could have to do with being independent, or having financial wealth. This could have to do with making money by yourself. It's not gonna end. It's gonna keep going. It's never ending. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. And I just read this card as success and happiness, long-term stability, a happily ever after card. Literally like a happy ending to this story. And I just looked at her face right now, and she looks so content. And maybe for someone, this could have to do with a marriage too. For someone out there, this could have to do with like a marriage. You may have had a lot of dysfunction at some point, but like I feel like all of that is going to pay off, and all of that is going to work out better than what you think and what you thought. That is all the messages that I have for you today, pile 3. I hope that this reading eased your mind a little bit, and please like, comment. That would really mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching, pile 3.